Now let's bring you more on one of our top stories: efforts to rescue 62 seafarers, including 47 South Africans who were stranded on Gough Island in the south of the Atlantic Ocean, is underway. They were aboard the research vessel Geo Searcher when it struck a rock and began sinking. The researchers abandoned ship yesterday and made it to the shore of the South Atlantic island. Well, for more on this and to give us the latest, we are joined by Sobantu Tilayi, the acting chief executive of the South African Maritime Safety Authority. Mr. Tilayi, good morning, and thank you very much for your time. What's the latest you can tell us? The effort to rescue, how far is it?
Well, good morning to you and good morning to your viewers as well. We can confirm that indeed we've got a ship, the Geo Searcher, that struck a rock off Gough Islands and started taking water and sank very quickly. Now, all the people that were on board, 62 in total, abandoned the ship. They got onto some boats that were on the ship and sailed around the island, because you've got a landing base on the one side of the island. And we then needed to coordinate the rescue for those people, and we fortunately had the SA Agalas to the new research vessel that is owned and operated by the Department of Environment and Fisheries. They were 2 days away from South Africa. They turned around, they got into Port Cape Town, offloaded just the researchers that were on board, finishing off one voyage. They raced back to Gough Islands to try and retrieve the 62 survivors from the ship. We're fortunate in that the incident happened at the island itself. And so those survivors would go back to the South African base that is at the island with 62 additional people. So we have, as I was saying, 3 days to retrieve those people from there.
So how far is the Agalas as we speak? How many more days will it take to get to Gough Island?
The ship left here at 6 o'clock this morning from Cape Town, and it's a 3-hour voyage, just over 30 hours. Sorry, it's a 3-day voyage, just under 70 hours. So we're hoping that we'll make good time to get there within 3 days. But as I'm saying, that all the survivors are at the base. We are understanding that 2 are injured, but not severely. There is a medical person on board the Agalas as a doctor. So we're hoping that within the next 3 days, we'll have all of them on board the Agalas, which has got medical facilities on board.
And will the base cope with the additional 62 people?
Yes, it will cope. The base itself is built for under 20 people, but we spoke to the chief director at Environmental Affairs, and they said that they were going to replenish the base in February, but they think they've got enough stores now to support for a day or two those additional people.
And one would presume that the Agalas is taking extra provisions as well to replenish those that are being used. Now, is it clear at this stage, Mr. Tilayi, why the Geo Searcher hit the rock? Was it just an accident? Was it bad weather conditions? What led to the accident?
Well, the incident happened only yesterday, and we're still gathering the information. We think it might just be a navigational issue, but we are yet to confirm those details. So I'm afraid I do not have any additional information at this point on that one.
Okay, besides the 2 of people who said are slightly injured, everybody else of the 62, including those that are injured, are largely safe now, and they are okay.
The information that we have as of now, yes, is that everybody has been saved from the sunken ship, as well as only 2 of the injured, but themselves they are in a stable condition. So yes, we can confirm we have no loss of life, and we cannot foresee any at this point in time.
And the Agalas will bring back all 62, not just the 47 South Africans, but I understand there's 3 Portuguese nationals, 1 British, 2 Ghanaians, 1 Indonesian, and 4 Namibians, and 2 Tristan citizens. They're all coming back.
Yes, in terms of our obligation for the safety of life at sea, we become citizen identity neutral. All lives are lives. So we have a duty to repatriate all those citizens, and we've made arrangement with immigration and other authorities in the country so that we can accept those as they get into the country, because it is for rescue purposes.
So they're coming back to Cape Town?
They will be coming back to Cape Town. We obviously are engaging with those countries, and we will take it from there. As I was saying, our effort now is just to coordinate the rescue. All the other issues that we must deal with will require us to continue talking. But we've got enough time in the time the Agalas has sailed to Gough and before it gets back.
Thank you very much, sir. That's Sobantu Tilayi, the Acting Chief Executive of the SA Maritime Safety Authority. Now let's